You heard several times from your friends, I fall in love at first sight, a strong and immediate attraction. Sometimes the attraction is because of someone's eyes, smile, or the personality. You cannot deny that a woman's smile or eyes are something that grips and attracts men more than anything else. People say you have a good personality if they like someone or if they love someone. So today we are going to discuss what is a personality, how you can develop your personality, how you are being impressed by others, and how you can impress others. You are watching Safety First, and I'm your host, Javed. If you are new on this channel, kindly subscribe the channel. And if you find the video informative, then like, comment, and share. Dear friends and fellows, let us define what is a personality. Personality is the first impression that you create on another person in the first 4 seconds. Personality is positioning yourself about who you are, about giving conversation a face, creating a brand for yourself, image building, color, energy, and enthusiasm. By combining all these segments, the answer is a personality. Today, the world has become so competitive that just having intelligence and expertise wouldn't suffice. What you need is to have a good personality, as that is what going to have a lasting effect on people around you. What do you think about when you talk about personality? We all have personalities, but we must have persona, characteristics, the type of a person, cheerful, likable, interesting, etc. We need to polish it, be uniformly polite to all. In the personality development, always remember three V's: visual, 55%, vocal, 38%, and verbal, 7%. We will discuss visual, vocal, and verbal one by one. We will make a difference and we will try to understand the difference, how a personality groomed with percentage of visual, vocal, and verbal. Let us look what is visual. What you see, what appeals to others. People build an impression about you just from seeing you. Your appearance, hygiene, the way you carry yourself through your body language, etc. Hence, without communicating to other person, also you are communication a lot. It includes your charm, the way you dress, your facial expressions, and your postures, etc. These all are the visual signs of your personality. How? First 4 seconds are important. As highlighted in the intro, first 4 seconds create a huge impression. Number one aspect is smile. Smile is infectious. You will catch it like a flu. When you smile at someone, the other will reciprocate in the same way, unless he has sworn to not smile. It acts like an icebreaker. Remember, silence of mouth may avoid many problems, but smile of mouth may solve all the problems. But remember, there are a few wrong types of smiles. Those can create a trouble or a problem. Let us discuss what type of wrong smiles are. Number one, half smile. It means just moving one side of your lips. It looks as if the rest half of your face is paralyzed. So this is a bad smile, or a wrong type of smile that cannot impress, that cannot attract anyone. Number two wrong type of smile is open mouth. It means smiling while opening the entire mouth. It doesn't look nice to have this type of facial expression and sometimes is done to overdo yourself. Number three, no smile. When you meet someone and smile, it could be possible that the other person doesn't have any expression on his face and doesn't react at all. This happens especially with those you have never met. Also, with someone you are not in talking terms with, and you decide to initiate and break the ice. In such cases, also the other person might not be prepared for your smile and gets confused. Number four is smirk, the wrong type of smile. It reflects an attitude in your smile. It likes the I know it all types. All the above mentioned types are faulty, and hence we should be very careful in noticing our smiles as to be away from the above four types. What is a good smile? Full smile. It has to be natural and willingly done. Spread both the corners of the lips and show teeth slightly. Don't smile with mouth wide open or completely shut. The second important thing that attracts your personality is eye contact. It reflects trust and confidence. It suggests the other person that you are important to me, I am listening, etc. However, not having a proper eye contact suggests that I am guilty, I lack confidence, I feel inferior, etc. Never talk while walking, as then the eye contact is not there as you concentrate more on your steps. The third, more important action in the first 4 seconds that develop your personality is handshake. It is the first physical rapport with another person. But there are also wrong types of handshakes. Number one, double. It means giving a handshake with both hands, one hand below the other person's hand and one above. The other wrong type of handshake is with finger. For example, doing handshake with one or two fingers. Third type of wrong handshake is gym, bone crushing one, where the other person gets hurt. Fourth type of wrong handshake is half-hearted. This is the better than finger, but still, here you don't extend your entire hand. Dear friends and fellows, do you know how to make a perfect handshake? Keep your right leg a bit in the front. Bend a little in the back while giving. Smile. Eye contact. Hands at waist level. Your and other person's V block should be interlinked. Just give one single jerk and release the hand and downswing the hand. This is the right way or the perfect way of handshake. Your handshake will be attractive. After smile, eye contact, handshake. Fourth element is body language, non-verbal communication, communicating through your body position and movements. Remember, easy is ugly, difficult is beautiful. Ensure that your posture doesn't constrain your speech organs. For example, don't cover your mouth with your hands while talking. Keep you in ready position. For example, don't sit in a dull way. In case someone calls you or asks you to get up, you should do it spontaneously and immediately without taking time to get up. While standing, don't lean. Head level in front, not looking up at the ceiling nor looking down at the floor. Hands hold at the waist level. And also while moving them, move at the waist level. Don't keep hands at the back nor in the pocket, and no cross arms. While sitting, sit straight. While walking, walk with energy. Don't drag your feet while walking. Head level to be straight and walk straight. This is the way how you will express your body language. We were discussing first V, that was visual. Second one is vocal. It means how to speak. It should be soft and polite. Don't speak in mouth. Be clear and audible. Remember, three P's. Number one, pitch, high or low voice. For example, depending on the number of people you decide your pitch. You need not raise your voice while talking to 2 to 3 people, but you need to do it when talking to a group of, say, 40 to 50 people. Second P in the vocal is pace, not too slow, or people feel bored, but not too fast. People will know, understand. Third P is pause for effect. Pausing before and after important words creates good effect. Number four, stress on important words to give out their value or to emphasize on them. The third V is verbal, unless you know what to speak, unless you have the content or the matter. You cannot be verbal. For exams, your textbooks might give your knowledge. But what about for parties or any social gatherings or functions? So, enhance your verbal skills by developing good vocabulary, reading newspapers, and watching news channels. Instead of saying, I want you to do this, say, I would like you to do this. Dear friends and fellows, conversation is very, very important thing in developing and grooming a personality. In personality, conversation plays a very important role. The way you converse with people helps in building your impression. There has to charm in your conversation. Speak with energy and not dully. Smile immediately when you meet someone. Replace regular words by good vocabulary. For example, if someone asks you, how are you? Instead of just saying fine, replace it with fantastic or magnificent. Ask open-ended questions where you give the other person to talk more elaborately instead of close-ended questions whose answers are mostly just a yes or a no. Address people by names. They love to hear their names, and it also gives a personalized feeling. Talk less and listen more. Stop boosting. Speak in a moderate tone. Always greet the person when you meet them. For this, be aware of the word clock. Respond positively. Rarely disagree. And even if you do so, mention it politely. Seldom interrupt. To deny, be polite. No, thank you, with a smile. Never use cheap language. It shows immaturity and no sign language. Instead of saying you have to, say I might suggest or you should use in my opinion. Never ask the professionals their advice at any party or social event. Just ask them for their card and get back to them later. Dear friends and fellows, hygiene is important in a personality. It plays an important role to enhance your personality. Imagine you not having bath and going to work. You want people to be attracted towards you and not repelling from you. Deos prevent people from being repelled by your order. Hence, use deo while at work. It's better to carry them in your bag as by the time you reach work, you are already sweating and there is no use of the deo that you wore while leaving the house. While spraying deo, don't keep your hands too far away from you, or else the entire room except you will be full of deo. Just keep it around 5 centimeters away and spray in circular motion. Deos are to be used for everyday wear, while perfumes are used usually for party wear as they stay longer. Wear a perfume on your wrist, cheeks, ear loop, and neck areas. Always use a mouth freshener or mints after your lunch, and specifically if you have had a round of smoking. Never use chewing gums at work. For any type of personality, attitude matters. Positive attitude helps you enhance your personality as it reflects on your face and body language. If you are full of negative thoughts, fear, or anxiety, it immediately reflects in your work efficiency and thus also affects on your work relationships. Following are the steps to develop a positive attitude. Step number one, be optimist. Learn to be so strong that no person or no one's talks or behaviors can disturb your peace of mind. Spend so much time to improve yourself that you don't have time left to criticize others. Don't creep, don't keep complaining. Forget the troubles and count blessings. Step number two to improve positive attitude is increase knowledge, as automatically then your confidence increases. Knowledge is a reservoir, it becomes power only when acted upon. Number third step for positive attitude is polish your skills. A woodcutter needs to polish his axe after every few cuttings of the trees. In the same way, you need to take a break from your work to realize what skills you need to polish so as to be so as to be updated with the recent technologies and advancements. Don't feed your mind with junk. Step number four, stress on strength and don't creep on your weaknesses. For example, for example, ostrich is the largest bird weighing 300 pounds but cannot fly, but it has got strong legs to run up more than 55 miles per hour. Thus, concentrate on what expertise you have. Don't make a career out of ignorances. Step number five, avoid procrastination. It means delaying the things. For example, today you are delaying a work, saying, I am analyzing. And after 6 months, if you are still analyzing, then it is an example of bad procrastination. Avoid saying, I should have, I wish I had, or I could have. Thus, remember that having a positive attitude without making efforts is nothing more than having a wishful dream. Dear friends and fellows, to get attraction and love from others, nothing is important more than self-confidence. It is an inner ability of an individual that enables him or her to face any situation and emerge victorious, thus getting the desired positive results. Don't attempt to do a thing unless you are sure of yourself, but don't relinquish it simply because someone else is not sure of you. We all are not born with self confidence, but we develop or acquire it by having fair and deserved role models from whom we get motivated. There are few techniques or the steps to build self confidence. Number one, compliment. It is a feel good factor. It is of two types, in person and in kind. It motivates you and increases your capability. When you receive a compliment, Say a thank you and accept it gracefully. For example, someone says that she loves your dress. Don't ask her, are you sure? As this is just for 100 rupees from Hill Road. Accept it directly. While giving compliment, it has to be immediate and not after a time lapse. For example, if you thought that your colleague gave a good presentation, compliment him immediately and not after 6 months. Don't use but as a connector. For example, you handle the project very well, but be genuine. The examples of self-confidence: brilliant orator, nice footwear, not sandals, unique jewelry, you are a player to talk to. I am intrigued by your personality. I am so pleased you made time to come. Step number two to develop self-confidence is make use of opportunities. Nature always hints at us, so never let any opportunities let go. If your superior is not available for some reasons and his project has been asked you to handle, don't say a no or doubt your capabilities. Treat this as an opportunity and fire. A common man seeks security, whereas the uncommon man seeks opportunity. When people lack purpose and direction, they see no opportunity. Let us discuss the steps to make use of the opportunities. Number one, deposit only positive thoughts. And number two, withdraw negative thoughts. An important element of personality development is self esteem. It means what you think about yourself. Walt Disney got his first bank loan on his 34th attempt. Imagine if he would have given up. Edison perfected electric bulb in his 1000th attempt. A champion's morale is low. His coach puts him against a weak opponent, and the first victory raises his self-esteem and brings up his level of self-confidence. How to develop self-esteem? Never blame yourself. Take calculated risks and do the things you are afraid of. Practice following exercises. I'm feeling excellent. I will not stop until I have succeeded. I will double my efforts. Another important factor for personality development is self-belief. Oneself is not to be found but created. If you don't believe in yourself, the world will not. Hence, don't create a sorry picture of yourself. Beliefs are of two types: empowering, limiting. Empowering means gives you strength and stays firmly inside you, while limiting, which makes you weak. Amitabh Bachchan was rejected 28 times due to his height and voice, but he believed in himself, and that got him to where he is today. How to develop? Think success and not failure. Have big goals. Practice affirmations. Drugs are not always necessary, but belief in recovery is a must. Another element for personality development is grooming. The way you look and dress also affects the way people perceive you. For example, you cannot wear a traditional dress at a party, nor can you wear a miniskirt while visiting temple. There are a uniform of army, navy, and air hostess, and that's what is more attractive about them. It means dressing correct and as per the occasion along with the other accessories is important. Dear friends and fellows, you are watching Safety First. Let us discuss the C's of the personality. Number one, clarity, focus. You should be clear about your goals, about what you have to do. Don't wait for some. astronomer to predict your future, as no one can see yourself clearly than you yourself. You would want to be in the HR, but you could be working in operations department. So dream big between security and opportunity. Go for the second one. Ask yourself, what did I do today to get closer to my goals? How could have I done it differently? The second C in the development of personality is competence. It's the ability to be excellent in your field. This comes through consistently updating yourself, attending seminars, etc. Once you create a benchmark for yourself, you have to move only upwards and not down. If you have handled 4 projects in a month, suddenly you can't get that number down to 2. Third C of personality development is concentration, single-minded focus, and not getting distracted. The more you concentrate on your work, the time you save for your other work. Fourth C for personality development is common sense. It's good to rely on your inner voice. You can take suggestions from others, but do only what you want to. Fifth C for personality development is creativity. Tap your potential. Implement new techniques at work to bring about the desired change. This way, you don't even get bored to do the work in the same manner, but always discuss your ideas so that they become creation. Sixth C in the personality development is communication. Develop good communication skills, as if you feel shy, you will not be liked outside of your house. Also, it builds good interpersonal relations. 7C for the personality development is consistency. Be consistent in your work. If you are a number one employee this year, see to it that you maintain your rank even the next year. Remember, success is easier to achieve than maintain. Change things about you. 8C for personality development is commitment, loyalty towards your job. Don't enter into any illegal and unethical practices. Don't switch jobs every 2 months. There's a difference between being interested and being committed. Ninth C for personality development is courage. The best way to conquer fears is by confronting them. If an individual is shy or scared of speaking in front of a bigger group or crowd, don't give any excuses that you don't like the group or they are not smart enough. The faster you confront, the better you can deal with them and work to eliminate them. Break conventional barriers. 10th C for personality development is confidence. It has to be gained from time to time. Your self-esteem has to be intact no matter how ever tries to send negative vibes. Dear friends and fellows, let us conclude our presentation. We discuss several elements. Every single element matters in the personality development. Either it is verbal, vocal, or visual appearance. Either smile, eye contact, the ways of handshake, or body language, conversation, hygiene, positive attitude, self confidence, self esteem, self belief, grooming, art, competence, concentration, common sense, clarity, communication, consistency, commitment, courage, and confidence. Everything is important for personality development. You have to make and keep a good balance. Remember, a personality is not just how you look or whether you are dark or fair, but It goes above all these to include even your inner self and inner state. Success is going to be very momentary, but the journey is enjoyed. And that's it. Training session related to personality development is over now. If you have any questions, please ask in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and share the video. Hope to see you soon with a new HSC tutorial. Till then, take care, good luck, and Allah Hafiz.